Hello everyone, welcome back to a new rollerblade video. Today we are going to do some tricks that ChatGPT tells me to do. And he made a list of tricks. We're doing about 20 tricks. So yeah, let's get started. I'll show you something I bought on an what do you call it? I just bought them to sell them. I bought them for 20 for all three, so should be able to get some money out of it. Alright, we're going downstairs. Alright, we are currently at a location which is a bike park, but yeah, it's really hard to find an empty spot in the Netherlands because there's so many people in the Netherlands, which is just too much for the small end, but that's my opinion. Anyway, I had to go back to ChatGPT because I forgot to take a screenshot, but the first trick is a forward whistle. Practice moving in a V shape by pushing one foot out to the side while gliding on the other. I think that's pretty much doing the normal thing. At least that's what I think. But yeah, let's go give it a try.
Yeah, close.
That's pretty much just going forward, I guess. I mean, you go like this, so... Alright, next trick. This was too easy. At least I'm assuming. Alright, the T-stop. Lift one foot slightly and drag the wheels over the other foot, predicting to your path and come to a controlled stop. Okay. Should be easy. Sad thing is that it's not really... It's pretty busy here, so I might need to move over to another spot, but let's do the T-stop here. So we have to come to a controlled stop. Let's do it. Sure if it was a controlled, but that's kind of... I don't even know how to get to a control stop, but I'm slowing down, so I'm assuming that's okay. Alright, too much traffic here, we'll move to a different spot. Alright, welcome back. It was too much traffic there, so I had to move. So we did the forward whistles, practice moving in a V shape by pushing one foot out to the side. Well, it's pretty much going forward. I can do that, so I can show you if I can do it like this. So that's the downside on this thing. Like, my wheels are now kind of grinded down, that they always get stuck in these, like, I don't know if I can show you, but you know, like these things, they have like these splits in between, and my wheels get stuck in them, and then it pretty much slows you so fast down that it's kind of annoying. But we'll have to deal with it because I can't really think of on top of my head and a clean space like the road here, which would be ideal, but I think right now it's not much traffic, so I guess we could do it there, which would probably be better. But for now we'll do it here, and if it's get too annoying for me, I'll just move over there. All right, we'll do so we will try to do the T-stop again, and then we want to come to a controlled stop, so let's go do that first. The last part, pretty much my foot just goes to the other side. I don't know what it is. For those who don't know what a T-stop is, it's pretty much you stand on one foot and you drag the other one behind to slow down. So this one will be dragged down. But as soon as I almost come to a complete stop, I always this foot just goes this way. Maybe I'm like not having it sideways enough. I usually always stop on a different way. I can show you how. So when I usually stop, it's a little bit different. I pretty much do like this, and then I go in, and then you go in, and then you stop. And the reason I do this is less taxing on your wheels, because if you keep dragging your wheels, it's gonna grind down more. And you only have to do like about 2 of those before you actually come to a complete stop. So I can show you. About 2, and then you push out, push in, push out, push in, and you stop. See, that's for me it's easier to do it that way. But I do use the T-stop sometimes, just to when I go downhill and I want to slow down, like I can show you. Then I usually do it this way, and then we also come to a stop. But I never use it in the way that you come to a complete stop by doing the T. So I guess we could try that. Full stop with the T only. Alright, here we go. It's so awkward for me. I don't think I'll ever use it, but for this challenge, we got it. Alright. I'm counting that one. It's pretty much weird because you have to like go in like that. It's weird. Alright, next trick. Crossover foot, the other while turning to maintain speed and control around corners. So this is also a trick I can do one side. I can't do the other one really well, but I can do it. So for me it's very easy to do it this way. So what a crossover pretty much is, for those who don't know, it's pretty much when you have one foot here and you got the other one over it, so you can make sharper corners. And also you don't lose speed when you normally go like this, you kind of lose speed. So I'm going to show you. We go here, we want to go there, see, we go here. So as you can see, cross over to the left for me is easy, cross over to the left, it's easy. But then comes the other side. Now you're going to see me struggle. Because then I have to do it like... Also the reason you can gain more speed with doing crossover is because when you have this foot here and this one in the back, when you do the crossover you can actually push out with this one, and then you get actually more speed going into the corner. But for me the other side is so awkward, it feels not natural. I guess it's because it's not my strong foot. But I'm going to do a few so you can see I can do them, but they're just not optimal and I'm not getting any speed out of them because it's just awkward for me. Now we go to the right, which is awkward for me. Alright, now we have to do the backward skating. I'm not really comfortable doing it here because of the cracks in the things, so we go to the asphalt and let's hope no traffic comes our way, but it should be fine. We need our phone roll, we'll just put it down for a sec. So the asphalt is so much easier to do it. You're not gonna have the risk of your back tire getting in or your front tire. So I'll just put it here. I'm gonna do like the car so I know where it's recording me and where it's not. Alright, here we go. So we have to do a backward skating. Is it actually backward skating or is it like, oh god, where does it go? Alright, it's pretty much backward skating. I'm not the best at that, but we can try. I know a way. I'm gonna show you my way. My way or the highway. So that's the way I use. Pretty much like you do like this zigzags and then you push out when you do them. They also look better, but I think the real way to backward skate is like weird. I'm gonna show you the way. It's kind of like that, but it's weird. I prefer to do the S one. It feels more comfortable. And I also like the style. It just looks better than doing it so weird, like, I don't know, I guess it's like a penguin method or something. I don't know what the name is, but let's go to the next trick. Let's go see. Backward skating. balancing exercise. Practice balancing on what foot while gliding or standing still to improve stability. Alright, guess we can do that. This is pretty much the same thing. Like one foot I'm so easy doing it, the other foot is just a little bit different, but I can do it. So we're gonna balance on both foot. I'm going to balance on one foot to the other side, and we go balance on the other foot on the other way. I guess that counts, right? Pretty good at it now. I've been practicing, so. All right, next trick. Parallel turns. It's a hard word, but it's pretty much with your wind into one side. So kind of like snowboarding does. Swift your weight into one foot and turn both feet in the same direction. So I guess I could also do that in the predator stance. So I guess we do that. Alright, so there's one. Alright, the next trick is to jumping small obstacles. But I can't jump, so we're gonna find some big obstacles. Let's see, what do we got here? Not much. I guess also the pavement here is really bad, but I got surrounded by kids, so I don't really want that. So jumping small obstacles, I guess we can do it. Let's see if we can find something. Found a small obstacle. But I think we'll go anyway there because it's just way better. Look, we have some asphalt here. It's not perfect, but we're not gonna get any boulder. If we go over here, which is better. So if we go here, it should be fine. This skate's really good. Okay, we finally found an empty spot. Alright, we're gonna do a few more of those jumps. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But almost. So it's pretty much giving me the same tricks. It's like the backward chisel, which I kind of did with backward skating. We got the 1 foot glider, which is pretty much what I've already been doing. We got curve jumps, approaching a low curve at a modest speed and jump onto it with both feet and then jumping back. Alright. Okay, we don't really have a curve here, but I will keep that one for when I'm leaving this spot. We got the 180 degrees turn, so it's not a 180 jump, it's a 180 degrees turn. Let's do that one. I'm assuming that's what it means, but I think I know what it means, but for me that's a lot more risky doing a 180 that way than what I'm doing. I'm pretty much doing the motion of going to 180, and while I'm like here, I pivot on the front tires because that's way more stable for me than doing the rotation like this. I can show you what it is. So like that. But I prefer to do it this way. It looks a little bit different, but there you almost like pivot on the front tires. Front wheels, I mean, you don't have tires. But you know what I mean. I have to come up with the right English words at the spot, you know, so English isn't my main language. And when I do BMX, I just usually tire. So, all right, we got that one, I think. Okay, curve jumps. Cross sunder, similarly to crossover, but instead of crossing one foot over the other one, bring one foot underneath the other one while turning. I have no idea how that would work, but maybe this, I don't know. Maybe you have to turn as well, but it feels so weird because then you're just gonna loop out. Like if I now move my weight on this one, oh, maybe it can work, but it feels really weird. If I'm doing tricks wrong, please leave me in the comments so I can straighten them up in a new video. Like I can then revisit them. Okay, toe rolls. Lift the toe and one foot and roll forward on the wheels and the other foot. Then switch feet to continue rolling. Switch feet? How? Lift the toes of one foot and roll forward on the wheel of the other foot. Then switch feet to continue rolling. So it's not like doing it both at the same time, but it's okay. I can do both at the same time. For this lift, it's different. So we first do like this. So we do it like this, and then we switch. Okay. And I can turn on it. Alright, we got that. We got a better version. Alright, we got points for that. Alright, what do we got then? Set a series of cones and obstacles to practice waving in and out of them, improving agility and maneuverability. Well, we don't have much stuff here. Guess we'll just use sticks and the ball. I can't turn fast enough in backward skating, but that's not what the objective was anyway. Alright, let's see what the next trick is. Jumping and rotating 180 degrees in the air while landing backwards, depending on your preference. Doing a 180 and landing backwards or forwards. How the hell do you 180 and then land forward? I don't get it. You do a 180, so you're in the air and you land backwards. How do you then land forward? I know I'm blonde, but that makes no sense to me. Well, let's do a 180. I've been doing them already, but for the trick we need to accomplish it. So. I'm happy with that. I didn't do it like standing up, but it's fine. Alright, we did clear that objective. Let's move on to the next trick. Grass stops, practicing come to a step on grass. I can do it. The problem is grass is wet, and when you have wet grass, you're just gonna stop instantly. So I think we'll move this one to a next time. and then we'll add a new trick to today's list, because it's not going to be possible, I think. Alright, we got side turns. Practice and make a sharp turn by leaning into one direction you want to go and using the edge of the carve to turn. So I guess it's kind of like this. For example, you go like that. So I'm assuming I can do that already. Let's do the other way. That's sharp, right? So I guess I got it. It's not that much of a trick anyway, it's just like normal learning how to rollerblade. Okay, let's move to the next one. We got side turns. I already did the one. Double push. No clue what that is. Learn how to push off with both feet initially to build speed more efficiently and maintain the moment. Pushing off with both feet. So I guess when you come to a stop and then you pretty much do this. Oh, that's smart. So the only way I can think of is when you go to a turn like this, you do the crossover, because then you push with both feet. So I'm not sure if the AI means this trick, but it's pushing off with both feet, but not from a standstill. I mean, it's not possible, I think. How do you push with both feet? You're just gonna... It doesn't work like that. How do you push off with both feet? I don't know. But I'm counting the carving turn. That's not much of a trick anyway. Alright, well, let's go see if he can think of 10 more tricks. Maybe we'll do 20 tricks. Alright, it says I have to backwards chisel. See what else we need. Lehman drop. Lift one foot off the ground and tap on the ground slightly while gliding on the other foot. Then switch feet. Lift one foot off the ground and tap it on the ground slightly while gliding on the other foot. Then switch. Alright, I have no clue what it is, but we'll try. So if I'm correctly, it's like this. These are very basic tricks. I think we'll have to move over to a more difficult one. Not sure if we're going to include it in this video, but well, I guess we can move over. We did about 20, I guess it's a little bit less because some of the tricks were just duplicates of others. They were just slightly different, and then it's just pretty much the same trick. So let's go see if we can ask 10 tricks for average rollerblader. Alright, we go. So we pretty much get to the same stuff. Alright, well, let's go. Am I no longer a beginner then? 10 tricks for what comes after average, medium, alright, here we got some better stuff. We got some grinds. Approach a real ledge with speed jump and land with the grind foot, sole plate, middle of the skate on the obstacle while balancing. So I guess we can do that. Alright, let's go start a new video.